British Prime Minister Theresa May announced she will be resigning June 7th in an emotional address. Watch.
It is and will always remain a matter of deep regret to me that I have not been able to deliver Brexit. Such a consensus can only be reached if those on all sides of the debate are willing to compromise.
Ever crying?
Life depends on compromise.
Joining me now is Fox News contributor and Mr. Brexit himself, Nigel Farage. Thanks for joining us, Nigel.
Hello there.
Your thoughts on Theresa May's address this morning? She started crying at the end.
Well, on a human level, obviously it was a very difficult thing to watch, painful, but politically she misread the mood of the country, she misread the mood of her own party. She tried to deliver a Brexit deal that was a half-in, half-out Brexit deal. We voted to leave. We wanted a clear, decisive, let's get out from European Union rules. She tried to keep us too close, and in the end, I'm afraid her obstinacy was her undoing.
Will Conservative MP Boris Johnson be the next Prime Minister? There are more than a dozen MPs thought to be considering a run. What do you think? Who would you prefer?
Well, let's see. I mean, on Sunday night, we get the result of yesterday's European election. So everybody in the UK voted yesterday. The Conservative Party are due to get, for the polls, less than 10% of the vote. The Brexit Party, which I founded 6 weeks ago because I had to re-enter the fray, is due to top the polls at 35%. So whoever the Conservatives choose, whether it's Boris Johnson or not, without my support, they're not going to win the next election. So let's see.
Who do you prefer?
Well, anybody. It could be Boris. Anybody that says we are leaving the EU properly so we're free to do trade deals with America or anybody else. Boris at the moment is the front runner. Let's wait and see what his platform is.
Okay, President Trump and the First Lady will be visiting Britain in June. Now, are you planning on meeting with them? Because there's lots of talk that the president wants you to attend the state banquet in his honor.
Well, it's a difficult question because this invitation comes from the Queen. You know, this is an official state visit. The President Trump's coming on. So if the President would like me to come, that's great. But I'm not going to push it too hard because I would never, ever want to do anything that insulted the Queen. But let's be clear. I know President Trump well. He's a friend of mine. He wants Brexit so that we can get away from, you know, the unelected European Commission and get Britain and America back closer again. So, yep, I hope to see him.
Yeah, do trade deals just like Norway does with 150 other countries. I mean,
well,
that's sort of the model. I mean, but, you know, there's been a lot of pushback about the president's visit. How will the British people react to the president and the First Lady's trip there?
Well, there's a lot of anti-Trump media, but the truth of it is Trump's reputation in the UK is much more popular than it was when he last came to our country. And I think, to be honest with you, he's coming above all to commemorate the 75th anniversary of D-Day, the day on which America and the UK and Canada, between them, liberated Europe, defeated Nazism, brought democracy back, and I think Trump is in for a very good visit.
You know, here's the thing. British people in private have said that they appreciate a strong leader like President Trump, whether you disagree or agree with his policies. They appreciate that he loves his country. What is your take on that? Absolutely.
And I think, you know, we've had Mrs. May with a series of promises. She never delivered. Donald Trump, like him or not, was elected. And as he said the other week, he's kept more promises than he actually made. Trump is a true Democrat. Love him or hate him, he's doing a great job. And the one thing I know for certain is we've got an American president who loves the United Kingdom, respects our history. And I think with Brexit, our two countries have a great future together.
You meant Democrat in the lowercase d version of the word, right, Nigel?
He believes in democracy.
That's right.
He doesn't believe in socialism. Absolutely.
Nigel Farage, you're terrific. Come back soon, Mr. Brexit himself, Nigel Farage.